All right, parents. So our first step is letters and sounds, and this sounds goofy and monotonous, but it warms up the kids' mouths, gets them moving so they can form all the letters. I have my mirror ready in case any of my friends aren't forming their letters and sounds with their mouth the right way, and we use the mirror to help us. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. G says G. H says H. Z says Z. P says P. T says T. C says K. X says X. F says F. L says O. M says M. S says S. Y says Y. J says J. V says V. R says R. K says K. D says D. W says W. B says B. And remember, a bee has a belly. N says N. Then we have our vowels. Let's do our vowels. I says I. Touch your nose. I. U says punch yourself in the stomach. Push back the corners of your mouth. E says eh. Hand under your chin and press up. A says ah. Make a circle around your mouth with your finger. O says ah. And that is all we do. Now, many of our groups, not all of them, are working on digraphs. Digraphs are when two letters come together and they're happy. See, we made the smiley face. So C and H says ch. We pucker our cheeks, our lips to make this sound. This sound is in English and in Spanish. And we do have a board in our classroom of ch sounds that are in English and in Spanish, like chula and muchacha and lunch and brunch, my favorites, okay? And so we practice this sound as well. Whoops, sorry. Then we have SH, see, it's happy. It says shh. And I remind the kids that we are shining stars, and SH is only in English. This week, they're learning a new one, TH. And TH has two sounds. It has a vibrating sound where you put your tongue under your front teeth and vibrate, or almost like an H sound. And so we're working on that. We use the mirror a lot to do that today. And I can show you, I'll do another video of that strategy. Okay, now we're going to talk about blending and chunking, the second part of our time at Miss Easter's table, station 1, as they would call it. And when we do this, the words can be nonsense words, they can be regular words, and I always like to add blends in there because blends are hard as well, and I will post 2 videos about that. So we tap the table, ch, I, g, chi, chig. We are chunking the word to sound it out. A lot of times, I just change one. Ch, g, chug. As, chaz. As, shaz. And many of the kids do not need prompting for this. They are able to do this appropriately. I'm just trying to find all of my letters. We get some blends in there. Sorry. ST. There we go. So then we have blends that they're working on as well. This looks way better when I have two hands. Here, this is easy. St. So this is different. These are two consonants next to each other, and we kind of smush them together. Whereas our digraphs are two letters with one sound. So, st, op, stop. Let me see if I can find the right thing. Like I said, this is much faster when I have two hands, but you can go on, ston. It's that simple, okay? So I'm going to push this mess over here for now and bring out our red words. I always have something kinesthetic with our red words. Our red words are words that we see often and we use often. And so it's kind of pretty much memorization. But they're so commonly used, that's why we need to memorize them. So our first red word, as you see, is do, D-O, do. And so what I have them do is we look at the word, we say the word, do. We write the word as we say the letters, D-O, do. So it's always say the word, spell the word, say the word. Shake our glitter. You do not have to use glitter. It was an impulse, and the kids loved it. Some kids did not. You can use shaving cream, maybe when you're making dinner, or, maybe, I don't know, you're making tamales, and have them use the masa to make their words. I'm just throwing it out there. Ready? His, H-I-S, his. Okay? I use Ziploc bags and put hair gel in them, and they can do the exact same thing with that, and it's less messy. So that is our letters and sounds, as well as blending and chunking and red words. This is one strategy. Okay? Enjoy the video. I'm going to be also putting other videos up there to help you. Let me know what kind of content you want, and I'm happy to put it on Class Dojo. Have a great afternoon.